Our final journey takes us to Yoga Hawaii, where we get to see Rupali and her class in action.
We're here today at Yoga Hawaii with the co-owners, Tanya Ingram and Rupali Embry. Can you summarize for us what are the benefits that someone can get out of doing yoga for the very first time?
For a newcomer to yoga, I think one of the biggest benefits is seen on the physical level, and that's through increased fitness and strength, increased flexibility.
About a year ago, I took a fall, landed on my shoulders, broke my neck, and on impact, I think because of my flexibility and because of my practice, I feel to this day that yoga actually saved my life.
So inhale, right big toe up, take hold. Good, and then exhale, folding forward. If you're folding, you can stand upright if you'd like.
How has yoga enhanced your athleticism as well as your life?
I discovered yoga about 18 years ago through Rupali, and what hooked me to it wasn't the asanas, it was the breathing and how quiet it made my mind.
I work in the emergency department, 12.5-hour shifts, and it has helped me to be focused and be able to concentrate, which I do need in my job, and helps me to have sustained energy throughout the day.
Now, Rupali, you've done yoga for over 22 years now. Why are you still doing it?
Well, obviously I enjoy it. That would be the first thing. I do enjoy it. From my very first class, I loved yoga. 4. Good. And lower down on 5.
So Cookie started doing yoga first, and then she got me into doing it. I guess physically, I feel the physical effects of doing yoga, so it's improved my core strength and my flexibility and balance.
Teaching is such a big part of my life because then I get to pass all that on to my students and get to see how they benefit and how excited they get.
I started yoga at the University of Montana. I had been hearing some rumors about how wonderful yoga is, and at that time, to take that first class and realize just how it made me feel, again, it's changed my life.
Or you might come because you're really stressed in your job and you want that relaxation, but usually that reason will transform over time.
We started yoga when my husband had a lower back problem, and he will not go to yoga class unless I go with him.
Then exhale slowly down. So take both legs, Helen. Yeah, pull the hips back slowly. Yes, 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 yes. Good, very nice. Curl into child's pose. Beautiful.
I'm a grandmother with 3 grandchildren.
Well, a lot of people I know who don't do yoga and have no idea what it's about. There's somewhat of a stigma to it, I guess.
Many people have that stigma associated with it that it's a religion, when it actually is not a religion. It's a way of expanding your consciousness without drugs or without any other kinds of mind-altering substances.
I started doing yoga about 10 years ago and started Ashtanga yoga for the past 5 years. I do it 5 days a week, and I find that it keeps me balanced and calm and able to focus.
There are so many different styles, and each one is a bit different and a bit unique. Even though you're kind of going to the same end, there's different roads to take.
The one thing I would want people to know about yoga is that it's not about beautiful postures. It's not about performing. It's about stilling the fluctuations of consciousness so that your mind becomes like a still lake.
If the body's out of shape, so too is the mind. And I think yoga has convinced me of that fact. From the beginning of that class to the end of that class, the way I felt and the way it improved my overall, not only physical but mental well-being, yoga will forever be a part of my life.
Beautiful class, beautiful practice.
Rupali is such a great teacher. She taught me a quick yoga set that anybody can do. To check it out, log on to sacredjourney.tv.